What's going on, guys? Kevin here, and today I have a review of the iRig microphone by MultiMedia. They kindly sent this out for review for me, so go ahead and thank them out. But this is obviously the review of the iRig microphone. If you follow me on Twitter, you'd know I've been tweeting about it a lot, so you should expect a couple of things. But let's go ahead and let's jump into this. So you're going to get a couple things in the box with the iRig itself. The first thing being a mic clip, which you can pretty much screw into any mic stand for using it for live performances to hold it up. And the second thing being a leather pouch for being on the go with your iRig microphone. So you're going to have a nice carrying pouch for when you're out and about moving around, considering this is a portable microphone for your iOS device for interviews and such like that. So the first thing you're going to notice when you open the box is that the mic looks really sleek. It's got that nice iRig branding, but on top of that, it's got a nice metal feel to it. It's got a good weight to it. It's not a bad weight, although it is a little bit heavy. You're going to notice the slider on the front, and this is a condenser mic, so it's going to produce some nice sound for you, especially for an iOS device. But another thing you're going to notice is that the wire isn't built in too great. It kind of is cheaply made wire. It feels like a cheap plastic almost, but that is to be expected since it is a headphone jack wire rather than a 30-pin connector or any USB wire. So not too many worries there. If it does fray, then you got a problem, but I haven't noticed any problems with that yet, so let's hope we don't get any. Now, probably one of the coolest things about this mic is I found that it offers live audio monitoring just by simply plugging in your headphones and plugging into your device. So the first setting on this mic is used for low noises, things such as like ambient noises like a dripping sink or something like that. So here are some sounds from the highest level, or I guess the level for catching the lowest noise. So this is a test of the iRig microphone on the medium level, and basically what you're going to be using this for is you're going to be using it for speech, interviews, medium singing, which means you're not going to be doing any screaming music. I know, bummer. But other than that, you're going to be using it for podcasting, broadcasting, and then, like on-the-go news if you're like a small-time news person. So for the last setting, you're going to want to go ahead and slide that dial all the way down to the bottom, and basically what this does is it picks up really loud noises and kind of dulls them down so that they're ear bearable. So as you guys can tell, the iRig microphone did a phenomenal job in catching all those sounds and making them sound really awesome between the ambient noises and the dog bark, especially since the dog bark was pretty ear-piercing. He barks all the time and it actually hurts your ears. But anyway, other than that, I would give the iRig microphone an 8.5 out of 10, and the 1.5 points being off for the wire not being the best wire in the world. It seemed to be made out of kind of a cheap plastic, although that is expected to happen because it is just a headphone jack. But still, they could have upped their ante with the plastic around the wire. And then the other 0.5 points being off for because there are other microphones out there for a cheaper price that I have used and provide a better sound, but this one did pretty good with sound. Other than that, guys, I would say it's definitely worth the buy. You're gonna have to shell out about $60 for this. But if you're in the market for one and you want to use it with your iOS device, then go ahead and buy it. But keep in mind that it is not going to work with every device. It only works with iOS devices, and there's certain apps that you can use it with. So anyway, guys, that's it for this review, and I will see you guys in the next video.